Hello YouTube fam and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my first video that I make that's shifting from my weight loss journey into mental health. And I debated today if I was going to make an actual mental health video or if I wanted to start with something that's really exciting and groundbreaking for my business that I can share with other practitioners, counselors, hairdressers, anybody that is trying to bring in clients. And that's where I'm going to start today. So if you're a counselor, if you are a chiropractor, a massage therapist, a hairdresser, if you are client-based, this video is for you. If you are struggling to bring in the clients, please watch to the end of this video. I'm going to back up a little bit to when I was in school and I had gone to Vancouver and I was in person with my class, and the instructor brought in two previous classmates or cohort members that had already graduated. And we were told, expect about 2 years before your client base is full-time. I not only heard that from the two members of the school that I went to, I also heard that from instructors. I seen it on Reels and I seen it on YouTube. It takes a while to build up clientele. So this was a shock to me because after spending 2 years and all the money that I did on the program, I was thinking, and just knowing that there is a lack in mental health support, I thought for sure like I was going to graduate, and as soon as I graduated, I was going to be full. I was going to have clients coming in like crazy. I'm also not from a huge city, so I thought, no, I'll definitely make a name for myself. And so I started working for an agency downtown where I live. And I've been there since April, and I've only brought in 3 clients. So I thought for sure that, the price that my session fees are way up there, which is fine because I'm worth that. But then I started my own private practice. I graduated in August. I made sure I had everything ready to go. I mean, for 6 months prior to me even graduating, I was posting daily on social media, Instagram, Facebook, all of those things. I was advertising myself that I graduated in August, that I was starting to build up my clientele. So when I graduated, I was ready to see people the next following day. And crickets. I didn't hear from anybody. So I was on a Facebook group, or I am on a Facebook group, and somebody had posted that they were a new counselor or a newer counselor doing private practice, and they feel like they got into the wrong profession. They want to see about 20 to 25 clients a week, but they're only seeing on average 10. She said, what am I doing wrong? Why aren't the clients coming to me? So if you are in that predicament, if you are starting a private practice or you've been in practice for a while and your clients have kind of stopped coming in and you're trying to build up your clientele again, I have groundbreaking information to share with you of how you can build up your clientele fast again. So I don't know if you've ever heard of sliding scale or pro bonos. But something that I read and something that really stood out to me and something that has been absolutely brilliant in my business is when we graduate, many people make the mistake of charging full price, $150, $175, $200 for your services. And while many people who have insurance or have the money, or let's say you specialize in something, you've gone to school for something like extra school, let's say EMDR for an example, you are worth that amount of money. And so some people are going to pay that for you. But if you don't accept insurance, you don't direct bill, you are a new counselor, a new practitioner in whatever you're doing, it's smarter to not charge full price. It's smarter to offer a sliding scale or a low fee. So I'll tell you what I did. And I'll tell you how I gained 10 clients in 2 weeks of a private practice counselor. I looked at the going rate in my town, which is about $120 a session, and I dropped that in half. So half off to $60 a session. Now, I don't want to get a full client load at $60 half price. So I did a promotional rate for only the month of September. For the month of September, all sessions at $60. That way, there is an end date, right? Now, some people also may say, I have X amount of spaces open for $60. Whatever works for you. Or it could be $80 or $100. Whatever the going rate is, you're going to drop it significantly. So as you start building up your sliding scale clients or your lower paying clients, you now are making money, right? You're now making your services, you're giving your services, and there's going to be more referrals to you. You're getting your name out there, which is amazing. There's more people going to your website and boosting the CEO of your company. There's so many things, right? So as you start building up your caseload of your lower paying clients over time, when you're feeling comfortable, like, yeah, I'm starting to get into the rhythm, you start accepting less of those clients and more of your full paying clients. So to give an example of what I just went through in the last month, I decided to go on Canva. I made myself a whole little brochure or flyer for social media stating that from now until September 30th, I am giving all my sessions at $60. And then all of a sudden, it blew up. My Instagram, my Facebook, everything that I was getting messages on my website. And every single day I'm seeming to get a new client booking underneath me. And they're actually even coming from out of town. They're willing to travel down because they like my content and they like that I am providing affordable services where, especially in mental health, because I mean, yes, we have gone to school and we have so much knowledge and we have so much wealth to give these people. And we are worth the 150 or whatever it is that your going rate is in your town. But at the same time, I didn't just join this profession because of the money. I joined it because I have a passion of building a bridge over the gap in accessing timely, affordable, compassionate support. So for me, going down to $60 a session is still a lot of money. And now I'm starting to build up my caseload. So as I start building it up, I will start accepting more clients at full price and less at my 60. So after September and we go into October, I'll see like how many of my clients are actually hanging around and they're going up to full price or $100 a session. Like how many are sticking around? Did I drop most of the people? I highly doubt it, because within that month, people don't just usually come to counseling or for your services for 1 month because you have a promotion, especially when it comes to counseling. They're coming to you because it's accessible, it's affordable, and then they build a rapport with you and they want to stick with you. So they're okay paying the extra $40, right? But this is about a way of building up your clientele fast. So the information I'm sharing with you today is simple. Start your fees at a much lower rate. As you build up your clientele, start accepting less of the lower amount and start bringing in more of your regular paying clients. Over time, you'll see that it's completely going to shift and you're going to have full paying clients with a small amount of low paying clients. That is my big spiel. It has totally worked for me. I went from having no clients and promoting myself for months and months and months to when I figured this out and I gave it a shot. in 2 weeks I had 10. And like I said, even when I go to bed at night, my phone is going ding and it's a new client. And I wake up in the morning, it's like, oh, new booking. It works. It totally works. So give it a try. If you have anything you want to post below in the comments, let me know. If you try this, I want to know how it works for you. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. I am going to be making lots of content on mental health and how to help private practice practitioners build up their practice. So with that being said, goodbye, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.